Johnny's a bitch.
Please, Anthony. Please. Please.
Answer my
Please.
question.
I'm being gaslit. Please.
This marriage counseling episode is gonna be freaking fantastic, bro.
Okay, so I go home, I'm like, yeah, let me go watch it. So I watch it with my
You're
boy,
gross,
with my dogs. Okay, this guy comes over, we're chilling. And I was ready for like some hands. I was ready to see some hands being thrown. And I'm watching this and I'm like, what is going on, everybody? We are back in the dungeon. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. It's been a good break, but we are back to talk some anime this episode. Obviously, we are Johnny,
Arshia,
Uncle Tony, and we're in our new set. We
Yeah.
made some upgrades.
Let us know how you guys
Arm
like it.
stands, you know. We're outside, as you can see the night sky behind us. I think it looks beautiful. Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below.
a lot of production quality this year.
Yeah. Hopefully audio issues will be resolved as well, starting
we did get a new
now.
mic. I have a mic.
I have my own mic too, actually.
I've always had my own mic.
ASMR episode coming soon. Nah, I'm fucking around. But yeah, anyways, let's get right to it. It's a new year, so what better thing to talk about than upcoming anime?
Yeah.
What's everyone excited about?
Honestly, Solo Leveling.
This
It's my favorite manhwa, and I can't wait to see it animated. A good studio picked it up. I just really, really, really hope they don't mess it up. The original author and illustrator is dead. So yeah, he died last year. We've talked about that.
Talked about this.
So hopefully they don't just, make him roll over in his grave with how they do it. But I've seen mixed feelings online on TikTok and on YouTube. Some people are concerned because they were showing artwork for characters like in regular streetwear, and that specific character, you don't see her in streetwear until halfway through the manga.
Wait, what? Say it again. Who was wearing the streetwear?
It's a female character that you're introduced to fairly early into the manga,
Yeah.
but you don't see her in casual clothing until like after the Demon Tower arc.
But they released a trailer and she was wearing casual clothing?
So there was someone did like data mining,
Mhm.
and they found like sketches,
Mhm.
and the sketches were her in like a tracksuit.
Oh.
Again, that could just be the artist, practicing, which I hope.
No, the trailer looked good. The trailer looked like the animation was going to be like Demon Slayer status animation, so.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
I'm
gonna be
pretty
fun.
sure it's the same people who animated Sword Art Online and
That's a good one.
yeah, and
I mean,
what was the
animation.
other
Do you
one?
know the studio name? Is it Mappa, Toei, UFO Table?
I can't remember if it was Mappa or someone else.
Aniplex? I don't know.
I think it might have been Mappa though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mappa did Sword Art Online?
The newest season? No.
The newest season?
Sword Art
Oh, like-
Ascension? think it's
Elicitization.
Elicitization?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's Mappa actually. I think I might be speaking out of my ass here.
Yeah, I don't think it's Mappa because they have a very different art style than
Yeah,
Sword
than
Art.
that. You're right. Oh no, it was Mappa who took over for Demon Slayer season 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what.
And,
'cause I
and Attack on Titan.
Yeah, and they're finishing Attack on
Yeah.
Titan. Yeah, Solo Leveling is coming out. I really hope it goes beautifully. You finished it, so like if they fuck this up, they're really ruining a great story here that has the potential to be, I would say, an A tier, S tier.
Oh yeah, S tier easily.
Yeah.
Could be. It has the potential. I mean,
Yeah.
easily has the potential to be S tier.
You mean animation wise? You mean if they follow the story exactly?
Well,
Both.
Which they will. I don't see why they wouldn't follow.
Well,
the story.
I think
Boruto.
it's a combination
Yeah,
of
but
both.
Boruto's an anomaly. Most
there could be other anomalies. Well, not most.
there could be.
Again,
No,
the
a lot of-
author is dead now, so there's not going to be anyone who's going to get mad at them other than the fans. There's not going to be anyone in a position of authority who has any say over the creative direction of the manga that could step in, like what happened with Boruto, where Kishimoto came back and was like, nah.
This is crazy.
y'all play too many
This
games.
is crazy, yeah.
Give this back to me.
This is crazy.
If you guys want Boruto that bad, all right, I'll write it. But give this shit back. None of
Yeah.
this new writer shit. So there isn't that with Solo Leveling. So I pray that they do it justice, because I think it has the potential to really, really take the world by storm.
Yeah, it does. But what were we talking about just now? What were you asking? Where it was?
Oh, is it in terms of? Do you think it has the potential?
Oh,
to be,
right.
if
You were
yeah,
saying like Boruto's an anomaly, but I don't. No, it isn't, because most animation studios do take creative liberties in some aspect or another. Like they don't go
And
word for
filler.
word panel. No.
Oh, okay, no. I mean, dialogue is different, but I mean, like the overall story does not like if someone dies in the manga, they're not gonna keep him alive in the anime. For example, Boruto's
Mostly,
an anomaly in that sense. If
Yeah,
that
but
happens,
that's
I'm
like
just an
big.
example.
No, but still, they could keep the big plot points, but get there different ways.
Yeah.
They do
And I
that.
think you're gonna see
Animation
that.
Studios do that.
You're gonna see that in the new season of Attack on Titan as well.
Yeah, because they're doing a different ending. No?
Yeah, from my understanding, they're doing a different ending.
Can't
In
be
my
an anomaly
opinion,
if
it's
there's
kind of
two.
bullshit. But
If there's two, can't be an anomaly if there's two of them.
in my opinion, I don't think it's fair. But
Hmm.
what can you do? You gotta appease the general public sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely sucks.
Well, you don't read, so you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what you're missing.
I'm assuming it's good.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Well,
gonna,
it's not good. It's just true to what the heart of the story is.
I
You
feel
know?
like if I were to read manga, and then watch it afterwards, like I know what's gonna happen. It's like, why am I looking at this? You know what I mean? Like if I was to read a manga in its entirety, and then the anime is still coming out season by season, and then I watch season 3, like I know what's gonna happen. I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, this guy's about to die. This guy's about to power up. This guy's about to do this. Like, doesn't it ruin it for you?
That's why you read a lot of stuff and then you tend to start to forget things. Like for example, I stopped. I was big on reading the light novel for a manga that I'm reading right now called the Reformation of a Deadbeat Noble.
holy fuck.
These names are
I hate
crazy.
the names that they're
These
coming up with
names are
nowadays.
crazy. That time I got reincarnated
that's a
as a
crazy
slime
one.
is nuts. I want
And
to eat your
there's-
pancreas is nuts.
There are so many examples of this, like crazy, like picking up girls in a.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah, which
Like,
is
is
a
it a
good
title
anime.
or a sentence? It's a great anime.
I
So
like
is
that
Slime.
anime a lot,
So is
but I
Slime.
didn't expect that from like such a weird name. I was like,
I thought it was gonna be about him picking up girls in dungeons.
yeah, but it's not.
not really.
That one's a
Well,
good
he
one.
picks them up outside of the
Yeah,
dungeon
yeah,
and brings
yeah,
them
yeah,
into the
yeah.
dungeon with him.
No, that's a good anime, but it is kind of basic, but they do.
The current
expand on
season,
it nice.
it's currently coming out right now on the new North American streaming service High Dive.
Oh,
Yeah.
low
And
plot.
they have another one that they're animating that I was reading a while ago. It's about this guy that tames. He's a tamer,
Mhm.
and he tames slimes, and then he wanders into this like old wizard's house that hasn't been there in a while, and like him and the slimes are reading the books and they're learning the knowledge. So he becomes like the most overpowered broken character ever, and it just allows him to like display how powerful a slime can be. So people are like shook. He's doing all these things with just slimes. I find it very funny and very entertaining. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Is it a manga or anime?
It was a manga, but now it's an anime on High Dive. Yeah.
I've never heard of High Dive.
I've never have either. Actually, this is the first time I'm hearing of this.
Now that we just spoke about it, the next ad you see on your Instagram will be the High Dive.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
Series listening.
Yeah, always.
Always listening.
What about you? What are you hyped for?
Definitely Vinland Saga. Like easily, that's my most. Like that's
Yeah.
what I'm most excited about.
Wow.
That one's gonna be crazy. And neither of them have watched it.
Why did they pick it up? I don't have any beef with the anime. I haven't seen it obviously, but like I feel like if any anime did this, I'd be like why an anime which I assume has had a definitive ending and was so goated and what it was, why so late after make a season 2? It's like bringing a Death Note season 2 now.
Vinland Saga's not done yet.
Did it
What
not have
are
a
you
definitive
talking
ending?
What ending?
Vinland Saga season when you watched,
It wasn't. No,
did you
there was
expect a
no
season
ending.
2?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
How long ago did this anime come out?
2019.
Would you like me to refer to Attack on Titan?
No, that's
took
so
4
different.
Years? How is that different? You're assuming what you
Did it
haven't
take 4
watched.
years between season 1 and 2?
Yes.
Attack on Titan took that long?
Maybe 6 years.
I think it was 6 years.
Not 4. I think.
No, it didn't. Between what, season 1 and 2?
Yeah,
Yes.
first season came out 2012 or 2014. 2012, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it was 2012.
And then
Why?
Season 2
What do
came
you mean,
out.
Why?
I don't remember it being that long.
2016.
Because you didn't watch it when season 1 was out.
I watched like a majority of season 1. Not a majority, like half.
I don't think you heard what I
And then
said.
you went
did
into
not-
season 2.
You did not watch when season 1 was out.
I did. Wallahi, I did. The first time it went on Netflix. That's
That
when
was
I
not
that's when I
it first
watched like
came
half
out.
of it.
They didn't release it to Netflix. That's when it got.
It was.
But how
it
long
was
after?
Still, it was still before season 2 came out that it was on Netflix because I watched it on Netflix. as
It was
well.
before season 2.
But it had already. When I had watched it, it had already been out for a year and a half, and I was like, oh, surely they don't like. Okay, if I watch it now, I'm only maybe gonna wait another year, right? Like, surely it's not gonna be more than 2.5 year break. That was a fucking lie. That was a rookie mistake. I ended up waiting 2.5 more years, maybe even 3 years, and then season 2 came out, but they were consistent after.
Why
you
were they
keep
so
asking
late?
Why? Because the animation studio didn't want to do it. They had other things to do. Didn't fucking.
Yeah, but
wanna
there's
do it.
usually a
There's
reason.
reasons.
They're not just gonna be like,
That is a
"Oh, I don't
reason.
feel like it."
It honestly worked.
That is a reason.
It worked out to their benefit.
Was it as big back then as it is now?
No.
No. But
No, not even close. No, not even
There
fucking
just
close.
weren't that many weebs back then, to be honest.
Yeah,
So
fair enough.
whatever the reason was, it doesn't matter. It was nowhere near the hype that it had.
But I feel like the
That's
fans would be
fair.
mad.
Not even a
That's
10.
fair. That's fair.
Because, okay, if it was that sick back then, if you have a sick anime and then just like
It
we're not,
wasn't.
he just said it was.
It was not that sick back then. It was nowhere near as sick as it is now.
Okay, obviously not. But if it was sick, like if
Dude,
you have,
do you know
if
how
you
many?
have a
Do
good
you know how
anime-
many animes have been dropped even though they're sick? Like that doesn't mean dead.
That's
if you
true.
have,
That's
yeah, but
fair.
for no, I understand. But if you have an anime that's doing that well and you decide to drop it and you don't give the people a reason, you just say I don't want to do it anymore, people are gonna get mad.
Okay, Johnny, you and your extremes. No,
It's not an
that's not
extreme.
what
That's
they
a
said.
valid point.
That's an extreme. That's
That's
not
not
what
an
I
extreme.
meant. When I said they don't want to do it, that doesn't mean, oh, we're being lazy and fucking not trying to work. No, that means they're doing other shit that they want to do because it's more popular. It's been generating them more.
Okay,
revenue.
that's a valid reason. The way you first said it was
No,
we
the
don't want to
way
do it.
the way you interpreted it to the extreme.
That's
yes.
the way he said it. He said they didn't feel like doing it. That's
That
not
was
a
one
reason.
of the 3
if
points
I
that
if
I
I
made.
if I ask why aren't you doing it anymore and they say we don't feel like it, that's a shit reason for me.
Okay, that's exactly what I said. Yeah,
All right,
okay.
we're gonna bring this up in your couples
or
counseling.
you
meeting.
should.
Yeah, this is
He
getting,
interprets to the extremes.
This is getting out of hand.
This was
all right?
not an extreme, bro.
I'm gonna put a timeout on this, and I'm just gonna say it worked out to their benefit that they had such a gap between season 1 and season 2, solely for the fact that they were able to then go 2, 3, 4, fairly within like a year almost each season or each half season every year, and that worked to their benefit because the anime itself started growing, the weeb culture started growing alongside of it, and as in the adult weeb culture, and it's an anime that is dark enough with enough action and enough lovable characters that anyone like the tweens all the way to your 30s you can enjoy watching Attack on Titan. So it was to their benefit that they took that first gap, because honestly speaking, if they followed the manga as the manga was coming out, you would have seen maybe 2-year gaps between every season, and it wouldn't have generated, at least in my opinion, it wouldn't have generated the hype that it built now. I think COVID helped that a lot because people sat down on Netflix and watched season 1 in one day, season 2 the next day, season 3 the day after. So it allowed them to kind of get caught up to where Attack on Titan is, and showed the studio, oh shit, no, people are interested in this. Just no one ever sat down and gave it a chance. So I think that was to their benefit. As someone who watched it early, was I annoyed? Of course. That happens with everything that you watch early, you know? But no, I'm just a little annoyed that they're changing the ending. I think whether people liked it or not, the author wrote the story. It's his fucking story. He needs to end it the way he wants to end it. Like, the only reason I say that is I put myself in the perspective of, what if they tried to do this shit to One Piece? I would never be okay with it. Even if I hated the One Piece ending, Oda poured 20 plus years of his life
More
into this
yeah.
story. Came out in 97, so 20 whatever, 5 years of
26.
his life.
Yeah, now it's 26.
Yeah. 26 plus years of his life
Yeah, which is
into
crazy.
telling a story, than to just have some like corporate dickwad change it because the viewers didn't necessarily like it. It doesn't matter whether you like an ending. If that's the ending that the author saw in their head, that they envisioned their world, this is how it ends, then you fucking take it on the chin. You don't like it, go write your own world. Do better. That's just my opinion.
Do better.
No, I agree with that.
You're not that guy.
Same shit as fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah. How about you, Johnny? What's the one you're most excited for?
There's a few. You know what? The one I'm most excited for as a Naruto fanatic is I know I know it's not seasonal, but it's about to get nuts this year. Sasuke Retsuden, next arc in the thing. Like his story, like Sasuke's story, like when he's like old and like part of the, whatever he's doing outside the village.
Yeah, when he's like a lone ranger, like exploring.
No, but it's not like it's not. I don't think, I could be wrong. I don't think it's taking place before. I think it's still gonna take place like in the timeline of what's happening right now in Boruto. It's just like a story of Sasuke that he does, and then after that, the next manga arc that they're gonna animate is the Code arc, which is supposed to be nuts. So I'm super hyped for that. I also think that I also really think
Why is
that
it called the Code arc?
there's a guy named Code.
Oh, okay. And he's like the
Yeah.
new villain.
He is
Is that the Jiraiya clone?
no, that's Kashin Koji.
Modness that they have a Jiraiya clone in that.
Yeah.
Fucking disrespect. Anyway.
This fucking disrespectful. Yeah, no, and he was, anyways. Yeah, no, there's a guy named Code, and he's like a minion, like one of like the servants of like the current big bad, but he's like he's like OP, like he's supposed to be even stronger. He's supposed to be. I don't know. We're not there yet, but he's supposed to be even stronger than the main guy, which they've said in the anime already.
Okay.
Even stronger than like the big bad, whatever.
Like the guy that forces Naruto to go into.
Yeah. But yeah, and I think the reason they're adapting Sasuke's Retsuden into an anime is I think they're building up to Sasuke's death. I think he's gonna die. I think he's going to die because there's like, I think they want people to like remind people like how important Sasuke is, remind him that he's that guy, remind him how important he was to the series and he's Naruto's best friend and this and that. He's gonna have his whole own arc. And then I think they're building up to, if it's not in Code arc, it's another arc after that. But I think the man's dead, bro. The man is dead.
Do you think you see it 2023 or you think that's 2024-ish?
The way Boruto goes, 2027. But no, I think it's gonna be end of 20. Oh, like when he dies, I don't know if he's gonna die. But if he's gonna die, it's probably not gonna be till next year. But the Retsuden, the Sasuke Retsuden, and the Code arc, I think Code arc should start by end of this year. So that's gonna be super lit. Also, on the topic of Naruto, did you guys hear about Top 99?
Yeah.
I think I told you about Top 99.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
spoke about it. Who would you vote for?
Yeah. For those who don't know, Top 99 is Kishimoto went online to the Naruto website, and if you type in Naruto Top 99, he has a list of 99 Naruto characters, and the people are gonna vote. And by the end, it's either end of January, beginning of February, they're gonna tally up all the votes, and the character that gets the most votes, Kishimoto himself is gonna write a mini manga series for that character.
Like of what their life was,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. He's gonna write something about that character. If Shisui wins, maybe it's like his time in the war. If Minato wins, maybe it's how he met Kushina. If Hashirama wins, maybe it's how he died. He's gonna write something about that character. So if your favorite character is Naruto, please don't vote for Naruto. Vote for someone who we don't know a lot about, because we're trying to see some new shit. I voted for Shisui personally, but who would you vote for?
I would probably either vote for Minato, Itachi, or I know he's triggered at Itachi.
We know enough about him, bro. Like,
No, I don't know.
we know enough about Itachi.
I don't know what he did.
Like, for
in
example, Obito
Akatsuki.
is my favorite character, but I didn't vote for Obito. I feel like we know way too much about this guy.
No, we only know one thing. Rin died.
And but we know how he got. We know like he got trained by Madara. He got crushed by the Rock. Like why he formed the Akatsuki.
Yeah,
why
we
he
don't know what
shouldn't
happened
kill
after
Beast.
But
Madara.
wouldn't you want to see a story
died
of him
in Naruto.
forming the Akatsuki?
Who?
Obito.
What?
Did you say we don't know what happens to him after Naruto?
No.
Oh, what'd you say?
Said after Madara died.
We
How
do
did-
know. He became Tobi with the mask. He formed
Yeah,
the
but
Akatsuki.
how?
He found Nagato. He
not-
found Nagato and Yahiko and Konan in that cave. He said he pretended to be Madara. He formed the
Yeah,
Akatsuki.
how did he go from Madara's death to then? I'm just.
Madara
saying
told him
fucking
to.
thing.
I think I would want to see someone either from the first generation, either like a Hashirama, a Tobirama, maybe even the third Hokage. I feel like he would
Fuck
have a
that.
cool.
Fuck that. Their parents. Hashirama's parents, or Hashirama or Madara's dads. Like that
Bro,
could be a
this-
whole spin-off because it would be their whole family, their dads, their
Bro,
kids.
this list is extensive. Like you can fully vote for Kiba's dog. Like this list is extensive. You can vote for Ramen Guy. You can vote for.
We can vote for
you can
those two guys.
You can vote for that one guy.
That one guy,
those two
another guy.
guys.
You can vote, bro. You can vote for this one shorty that was in like one filler in the war. You can vote for her.
What
can
about
vote
that
for
girl that
anyone.
Kakashi dated for that
That's
one
the girl
episode?
I'm talking about. You can vote for. There's like it's 99, bro. It's extensive as fuck.
Kakashi's mole.
Yeah. But I hope that comes. Actually, they
Kakashi's
released.
mole.
I don't know if you guys saw, but they released
The White Tiger, bro.
the White Fang. The White
White
Fang.
Fang,
Kakashi's
yeah,
dad.
White Fang.
Kakashi's dad
Sorry,
is sick.
Naruto fans. I'm sorry.
They released last week, a couple weeks ago. They released an updated list of where the poll stands right now.
Yeah.
Number 1 is Minato.
Yeah, I'm not
Number
surprised.
2 is Itachi. Number 3 is Shisui. Number 4 is Naruto.
which is fuck.
But
which
I
is
honestly
stupid.
don't know why people are so hyped about Shisui. The guy lives till 13 and dies. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
short
I
ass
wouldn't.
series.
was
Yeah, I
like-
don't want to vote for him.
Unless he's gonna do something where he falls off the cliff, survives, is
No,
blind,
I want to see
develop
this
some
man,
like next Muram ability to sense
One
using
day we'll
just his
have-
chakra.
Bro, one day we'll have a wasted potential episode. That man is the epitome of wasted potential.
because
This
he
guy,
died.
this guy was strong. No, but even like we didn't see him fighting in like the third war. We didn't see like any like of his
But
battles.
yeah, but who
The
gives a
only
shit
battle
about
we
that?
saw of him is him versus Donzo, and Donzo like fucking like sucker punched him. Like it was,
I actually wouldn't even mind watching the third Hokage's
Yeah.
like story.
yeah.
That would be
Donzo's?
good with Donzo. No,
Hash-
no, I would rather Donzo be the side bitch to the third Hokage than the other way around.
I would want Hashirama only because I want to know how this guy died. We know how every other Hokage died except him.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And he was like, and also like, who killed him, bro?
Yeah,
This guy
bro,
was OP. Like,
I
who
feel
killed
like
him?
if they create
Oh
a
no, he died of a
Hashirama's-
disease.
Yeah,
Hashirama?
Yeah.
chakra.
It's
element?
not.
He
It's
died
not.
in
It's
his
not
bed.
confirmed.
He died in his bed. I swear we've seen a scene of that.
No.
No.
Tobirama died on the battlefield. Hiruzen died. We saw it. Orochimaru. Minato died. Nine-tailed fox.
Yeah.
Tsunade didn't die. Kakashi and Naruto didn't die.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, and Hashirama's the only one. There's like speculation.
Yo,
But no
why
one
isn't
was on
Kurama on that list, bro?
Kurama is on
I
that
feel
list.
like he has
Every
the
single tailed
coolest-
beast is on that list.
Coolest story.
But yeah, but that would be so, like,
You can vote for the two tails, bro.
I mean, but they have such like long lives. Like, what is he gonna do? Just pick like one random part in Kurama's life and some random motherfucker who got him in them.
It would literally probably be, if the tailed beast won, it would be the interactions that we know, and it'll extend on it, like the twins, pre Minato,
The twins.
those two brothers that you meet in the.
Kinkaku and Ginkaku.
They have.
The gold and silver guys?
They don't have
Yeah.
tailed beasts. They have.
They
Like,
do
the
have
special-
tailed
They died
They
to they died
Remember,
to Kurama.
remember Kurama like ate them during the second war, and they like ate his flesh from the inside, and so he's not. They're not Jinchurikis, but like they own his like they have his chakra in them because like when he swallowed them, to survive for 3 days in his stomach, they ate his like flesh on the
in the
inside.
second war.
In
Yeah.
the second war, because they killed Tobirama.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and that was during the second war.
Okay.
Yeah, and bro, remember in the fourth war,
How did they reincarnate those motherfuckers? That's what I want to know.
you have to get their DNA. They found their DNA from.
Kurama's shit.
No, if you know where they're buried, you can go get the DNA.
Where's
they
buried?
buried? I
You
thought he
died
ate
in
them.
Kurama's stomach.
They didn't
acid.
die. He spit them out after.
Oh, okay.
And then they killed Tobirama because they got the boost.
Oh,
of
the boost.
chakra.
True. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
so
You're
they
right.
weren't shit.
Sorry, guys.
until
It's been a
then.
while since I watched Naruto. I might have to
been so
give it a
long.
rewatch.
I'm not rewatching that shit. I'd rather watch Bleach. So I watch them in.
I have. You know what? You're right.
We all have
we
to
have
get
to
on
watch
Bleach.
Bleach. That's pretty.
1,000 Year
embarrassing.
Blood War just dropped and it's about to keep
The
going.
second part. Yeah.
This year,
This
yeah.
year.
That's crazy. We need to get on Bleach. Let us know. Is Bleach like that
Worth
sick?
it?
Is it that
Anybody who's watched it loves it, but like I feel like it's pretty common that you can't get through the first like few episodes.
Yeah.
Because I know like me, you, I know maybe another handful of people who can't get through like
That
the
first-
first. Like
I've
I
watched,
can't get
I've
through
watched
the first five.
episode. I've watched the first episode 5 times.
Yeah.
Because I watch it
I've
and
watched
I'm
it
like,
so
yeah,
many
I'll keep
times.
watching it, and then I don't, and then I go back to it, and then I go back to it.
My problem is I try to start it after like I've seen a climax of an elite level anime. Like I remember the first time I tried to go watch it, it was right after I finished Naruto. And after you watch that battle between
Yeah,
Sasuke
you're
and
never
Naruto,
satisfied.
you're not
For a
gonna
while.
go. You can't go back to that first episode of Bleach. You know, like I lied. The first time I tried to watch it was after I finished Code Geass, and the ending to that anime, I didn't want to watch the first episode of Bleach. You know, I wanted something that was a little faster paced.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
think that's when I mixed in like a 12 episode anime.
I feel like if I watch Bleach, I'm gonna skip the filler.
You have
Because
to.
it's like 50% filler, which is like Naruto, but Naruto is special to me, so I watched all the filler.
Yeah, so-
But Bleach, like, I'm gonna skip that shit, bro.
Sorry, I'm a canon.
Maybe I'll watch the
I'm
beach
a canon
episode.
only type of guy. The beach episode.
Maybe I'll watch the beach,
Yeah.
the beach episode.
The fan service.
Oh, what else is coming out?
Well,
Tokyo Revengers 2.
I'm surprised neither of you said Demon Slayer season 3.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
more excited
100%.
for- I think-
100%. That's up
Okay,
there.
this is pretty controversial. Well, like nobody will agree with me other than my one boy Nemo. Shout out. That Vinland Saga is like a 10 out of 10 anime. Like I'm more excited for that than I
Yeah.
am for Demon Slayer.
I think my buddy Gio would probably agree
What
with
if
you
they
as well.
butcher it? What if it's shit?
They can butcher it.
I don't think they,
Is it
It's
it
not
manga
impossible.
followed or is it just an anime?
judging by the trailer, it doesn't look like they're gonna butcher it because they're
It starts what? in like 2 days.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
It starts. It's today the 8th. It starts on the 9th. Tomorrow. It starts tomorrow.
What does?
Vinland Saga comes out on the 9th. It's today the 8th or the
January?
7th of January. It starts tomorrow.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I would actually rewatch all of Vinland Saga so I can remember. It's only 24 episodes, but I'll probably rewatch it so I remember everything because man, that is such a good fucking show. Such a good show. Because I'm also into like Viking shit already. Like I've watched Vikings. I've watched.
So season 2 is supposed to expand on 2 of the assistant characters.
Have you watched? You haven't watched. Vinland
I've
Saga?
read about what season 2 is gonna be.
Oh, okay.
What, Vinland Saga?
Yeah, 2 of the thing characters, and you'll learn more about the main antagonist of the show in this season, which I think a lot of people are excited for.
The main antagonist.
Yeah.
I won't even say who I guess it is because it kills someone, so I'm not even gonna name who that is, so you guys won't get spoiled. I don't know who that could be. Yeah, no.
Who's your guess? Say the name.
I don't know his name. I know who he kills. Like that's how
Oh,
I would
okay.
have identified him.
No, I don't think it's the one that. Cover your ears. I don't think it's the one that kills his dad. Doesn't he kill that guy fairly early?
Don't make noise. Like
I heard
they
it.
can't
I heard it
hear
regardless.
his own dad. I don't even know what you're talking about.
The guy who kills the
Oh.
main character's dad. That guy dies early, right? Like episode
Man,
3 or 4.
shut up. But no, he doesn't.
I think I knew that.
Is that who the main bro?
I
that's who
literally
the main
knew
villain
that.
is.
I literally knew that. In the Netflix description of the first episode or whatever episode it is, it says like
Yeah.
his dad died or something.
Oh yeah, that's fine. But the person who kills him,
Oh yeah, no that. I
But
don't
the
know.
guy who kills him looks like a pussy ass beep. Like, he does like I don't know. I think that's why I had a hard time
He
getting
is-
into this series.
no, you're wrong.
Am I wrong?
He's so sick. Like he's not as strong as his
He
dad.
kills him in a cheap way.
Yeah.
Yeah, not cheese me. Stop.
Well, I'm
Turn
pretty.
that
Well,
shit
his
off.
dad was the strong. Like it's
Yeah,
his
yeah.
dad was the strongest warrior. I'm
You
pretty
see
sure.
it in the first scene
Yeah,
of the first
yeah,
episode.
yeah,
This guy goes ship to ship.
Yeah, exactly. But his boy, his big, I forget. I think he's like Tor some shit. Everybody's
Yeah.
name is Tor Thor something. But his boy that was huge is also a badass. But the dad is definitely stronger. Thor's
And the boy is like one of the side characters, no?
the boy.
Like the jacked guy.
Yeah.
He's like the first one that the main character meets out of his dad's crew.
Oh, yeah. I don't think his dad had a huge
Like
crew though.
his like
I don't think he had
not
a
like
posse.
a crew, but you know what I mean, like a
The way
posse,
they
like
the way they kind of set it up was he's like a lone wolf, and then this huge guy is another like D's guy, but he's not really much of a lone wolf, and they just both the
Respected
D's
each
guy
other.
the D's guy is the brother of Tor's wife,
okay.
so
his
it's his
brother-in-law.
brother-in-law, yeah. But it kind of seems like they just like they will both be fighting the same battle,
Mhm.
and they'll just like happen to end up on the same ship after jumping on 15 of them and be like, oh, what's up, bro? Like they respect each other and they go fuck off and fight. Like it wasn't like Torres wasn't riding like 15 deep. Like he was just on his own jumping through ships.
But did they have that like rivalry where they would like fight each other occasionally to see who was the strongest?
We don't see any of that. The only thing we see, the way I knew that like, okay, because there's a scene where we just kind of see him from a distance, the big guy,
Yeah.
I think, and I was like, okay, I kind of recognize him. So I went back to the first episode and I'm like, okay, yeah, that was his boy. This is gonna expand on that, and that's how I knew that. But I feel like we're talking too deep into it. Like
I just zoned out for like 3 minutes on purpose, just so I don't get spoiled. I just started.
It's okay.
No, that's good.
I don't mind spoilers too much.
I hate.
Yeah, I feel like
spoilers.
you like not that you like them, but you just like you're like all right.
It just helps me.
Like you always ask me shit, and I'm like, bro, watch it.
It just helps me. It helps me gauge how much of it I want to watch. You know.
If we tell you, like, just watch it. Just fucking watch it. Vinland Saga is definitely one that you should watch. There is no reason not to watch it. There is no main antagonist in the first season. There is no main antagonist.
Isn't the whole premise of the show that this guy's trying to avenge his dad?
That's his whole premise. That's his whole goal. That's not.
Yeah.
He's not. It's not so like.
Linear.
Like yeah, exactly. Like it's not so like. I'm trying to think of another. I guess Naruto heavy, where his goal is to reach to be the Hokage.
Hokage,
But
okay.
like that's not what he's doing. Like he's not like actively like, okay, I need to be a Chunin. Okay, now I need to be a fucking
Yeah.
Jonin. He's going and doing shit that he has to do because people are fighting him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like
character development.
his
He's
goal
growing.
is to hit to be Hokage, but it's not what he's working towards the whole time. He's doing his
fair
own
enough.
shit. Same thing.
There's like mini goals along.
Yeah, but this is kind of the same thing. No, it's more that the kid is really focused on doing that, but we don't only focus on the kid.
Okay. Oh, so like it'll branch off to the side characters for episodes then.
Yeah. The kid also wants to. This isn't really a spoiler, but the kid also wants to do it out of a like a fair fight. Like he won't just like kill him in his sleep. I don't think, from what I remember. It's been like 2 years or like a year and a half.
Yeah,
since I
because he
watched
works for him, no? In the beginning.
We won't go farther than this.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
I don't want to just like talk the whole fucking story.
Okay.
We can move
Just
on.
go
from,
so depth into
yeah,
Vinland
we
Saga.
can move on from Vinland Saga.
Yeah, I think JJK season 2 comes out this year as well.
JJK 2 does come out this year. Did you watch the movie? I didn't watch the movie.
From what I know, the movie came out.
Zero? It came out. No, did it? JJK 0. Been out, right? Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
Was it good?
I didn't watch the movie.
Is it canon?
Yes. It's not expanding on the what's his name?
It's a prequel.
What's the?
Is it not a
yeah,
prequel?
It's a prequel.
Oh, okay. So it follows gorgeous guy
Gojo.
Kojo.
Kind of.
Okay.
Would you like me to give you a
synopsis? Yeah.
It's a kid kind of in the same situation. He's kind of mirrored like he's similar to what's the main character's fucking name with the pink hair?
Sukuna? No, Itadori.
Itadori.
No.
Yeah.
Is it Itadori?
Is it? No, Itadori's the other guy.
I think
Isn't Itadori
no,
the jack guy who
Itadori's
likes...
the other guy.
no.
What's
no,
the red
it is
hair guy?
Itadori.
Is it Itadori?
It is Itadori. So he's kind of like another way that Itadori could have been introduced in.
Okay.
Like he's like I don't know what the fucking word is. Like it's like how Naruto is Kakashi if this didn't happen.
Wrong.
Or sorry, Naruto is Obito.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're like mirrors of each other.
Yeah.
Like it's another version of Itadori basically, but before Itadori was here,
Yeah.
where he already has a curse in him.
Okay.
Okay, for reasons that I won't expand on.
It's not the Asuna curse.
No,
Asuna? Sukuna?
Sukuna.
I got what you're saying. Yeah, it's not the Sukuna curse.
Bro, people are gonna we gotta get better at our names, guys.
Yeah, no, I am horrible with names, and then it jumbles my head up. because
And
I'm trying to
honestly, I'm
explain.
horrible
I
with
feel like
names.
I'm alright with them.
I'm horrible with names with humans. It's not even an anime thing. It's just even with humans. Like, I'll go up to the same person and be like, "Oh, hey, I'm Anthony. Nice to meet you." And they'll be like, "I've told you my name 4 times tonight."
Yeah.
I'm like, "I know. I'm just asking for it again because I'm a banana." All right?
Samir's pretty shit at that too.
Samir?
Yesterday
someone called me
him.
Samir, and I was like, I looked at her, I was like, Samir is crazy. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Okay, anyway, so it is a different version basically of Itadori. A different way his life could have gone.
Okay.
And he got introduced and Gojo took him in. Also a similar situation where they were both on like death row.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm gonna take them. And even though the elders were like, no, you're not. Like, no, you're not, basically. Yeah. But he's like, I do whatever the fuck I want. Like, try telling me. Yeah.
Do something about it.
Basically, same situation. And we pick it up from there. I don't want to even go any further because it's a really good movie.
Okay. I'll add it to the list.
It is a good movie.
I'll add it to the list. So the second season.
But we do see our second years, like the panda, the girl, and the guy who speaks in sushi or whatever. So yeah, we do see all of those. Those guys are characters. And we even do get a glimpse of like the older guys that we see in the show. And we do get a glimpse into their lives a little bit more.
Cool.
So yeah. Not really the pandas.
So high hopes for season 2 then?
Well, season 2 is gonna set the foundation for
a lot.
Oh
my god, you don't even understand because the end of the movie is like at the end. I think it was even after credit. I'm not sure. Yeah. Don't quote me on that. Was like fast forward to real time.
Yeah.
And it's Gojo pulling up to the kid.
Oh.
I think
okay.
It's someone pulling up to the kid in real time.
Yeah.
Or in present time. And I think they mentioned, I feel like such an idiot because I forgot all of it. But I think they mentioned like, oh yeah, we're gonna go back to Jujutsu High.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. I fucking forget everything. But yeah, something along those lines. It was basically saying I'm gonna be in next season.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Listen. Season 2 is gonna lay the foundation for the future of JJK. If they're gonna depict what I'm thinking they're gonna depict, and if it happens in season 2, then it's gonna lay the foundation for everything to come. I think it needs to happen in season 2, because I can't remember how many chapters after where season 1 ended does it happen in the manga. But shit's about to hit the fan. That's all I'm gonna say, because I know you guys are like.
Have you read the manga?
I just have a buddy of mine who's a very close friend of mine.
And you ask him to.
I don't
for a spoiler.
No, I don't ask him. I don't ask him.
So what happened?
No, I don't ask him. It's just sometimes he'll call me and he'll be like, Tony, read jujitsu, bro. Like, I need someone to talk about what I just read, man. And I'm like, just tell me what happened. We can talk.
So you asked for it.
No, I didn't.
He's doing it for his friend. We can talk about it.
We can talk about it.
Just tell me.
Let
We
me
can
know.
talk about it. Ah, whatever. It's okay.
So shit's gonna hit the fan. Season 2.
Yeah. So there's that. There's those.
Uh,
And Fire Force.
Fire Force 3 for sure.
I'll let you guys talk about that. I don't really.
Fire Force 3 is about to go crazy.
Is it true that,
The thing
this
is,
guy's
it's
supposed to
not-
be able to fight Goku?
No, fuck off, Shinra, bro.
Yeah, fuck off.
No way.
Pissed.
Yeah, no, because I hate when man's like, you can beat Goku. There are very minimal
When
characters.
has anyone said that he could fight Goku? I've never heard that one.
I've heard he's the strongest fire user in anime, where the manga is, not where the anime is.
Oh, so I'm excited to see where that
Yeah.
goes.
Like I heard he can.
That's
you know,
crazy.
You know,
He's stronger than Dabi from My Hero.
and he's stronger than Natsu from Fairy Tail.
Damn, I completely forgot about the Red Dragon, bro.
Yeah, Natsu is nuts.
Damn.
Natsu is like the fire guy. Like, you don't fuck with Natsu when it comes to fire, bro. But regardless.
Or Ozai.
Have you seen Fairy Tail?
No.
I've seen
watched the first 20 episodes.
I've seen a good chunk of it, not all of it. I've seen a good chunk, but like I just like I don't know.
I watched the first 20 episodes like.
I
years ago.
honestly, eventually, I am going to get back to it because I really did like it. I know a lot of people think it's annoying because of like power of friendship and this and that.
Yeah.
But
you watch
overall, the
Naruto,
story-
so
Yeah, but Naruto's not. No,
not
it's
you.
like. Oh.
I'm saying like the people will probably hate Fairy Tail because of the power of friendship.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
watch
but you'll
Naruto.
watch Naruto and you'll watch fucking I don't know.
I watched Fairy Tail. I watched everything that was on Netflix, and I did the arrogant think of assuming Netflix had the whole show on there, and I was just cheesed. I was like, "What kind of fucking ending was this?" And then I was telling that to someone, and they laughed in my face. Never forget that. It was so humiliating. And they were like, "Bro, that's half." And I was like, "Oh, thank God." Good.
Oh,
And then I
then-
just never went back.
Oh,
But actually, Fairy Tail, come to think of it, Fairy Tail has like a whole like thing going on now too. Like Fairy Tail, the main series ended, and then there's Fairy Tail, Zero.
Okay.
Is it Zero or no? There's Fairy Tail, the 100-Year Quest,
Okay.
which is a sequel to Fairy Tail. It's the same characters and everything. It's just called the 100-Year Quest. It's a sequel to that, and then now they have the same author and the same people made a Netflix original series called Eden Zero.
Yes. So that girl is the girl from Fairy Tail. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, and the cat
Okay.
and the cat is the same. It's like the
I
same.
saw that,
Yeah,
actually,
Eden
yeah,
Zero.
I was
Yeah.
tripping, bro. I was
no,
like,
it's the same.
I was like, how they're
It's-
getting away with
it's
this
same-
copyright
happens,
violation?
It's different. I think it's different characters, but it happens like in the same universe.
Okay.
It's like in
you
the
know
same.
what you were explaining about Fairy Tail with the fact that you like finished it and then it wasn't finished.
Yeah.
Happened to me kind of with 8686. I don't know if you guys have watched that, but holy shit, beautiful show.
86, 86.
Yeah, it's 86
I've
the
heard of it.
numbers and then 86
yeah,
the
it's-
letters.
Yeah.
It is fan fucking.
I don't know why I'm picturing the logo of this anime is like a fucking line. It's like a fucking splice.
I don't remember, but
Maybe I'm
it
wrong.
was like actually like heart wrenching. Like such
Quick
a good
synopsis.
No way. Such a big anime. It's like it's another one of these what do you call it? Like racist kind of animes, like
Okay.
like where it's based on like one race rules over another race.
Okay.
Like Code Geass.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
haven't
have you
watched
seen
Code
Code
Geass. No.
Oh, that's a good one for you.
Yeah, I know. I should get on that. I thought it was 500 episodes. For
No,
some reason.
Lelouch is elite.
Yeah, I know.
He's compared to like Light a lot, like from Death Note.
Yeah, Lelouch is great.
I'm trying to think of another anime.
He's
my
not as
my,
smart,
my
in my
head is.
opinion. In my opinion, he's
I'm
not as
I'm
smart.
blanking, but there are a lot of animes that are based on like there's two different races and then somebody from the like in like portrayed as the better race or
Yeah.
whatever that rules over the other race is like kind-hearted and they try to like befriend the other race
Right.
and they're like no we hate you because you oppress us.
and just
oppressed anime, that's
just to clear it, it's an actual different race. Like it's not white and black, right? Like it's like human and
It's
demon
well, the
or
way they're
something.
differentiated is no, they're humans, but the way they differentiate it is it's like white hair, white or blue eyes, and then
So it's like the Hitler
yeah,
masterclass.
I was just trying not to say it, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's like that. But
We'll
like
bleep that out. I don't, can we say that?
it's like if but it's like if he succeeded basically.
Okay.
That's how they're like whole. Oh, Attack on Titan,
Okay.
where they're like their whole race is like seen as like
Yeah.
disgusting creatures, but they didn't know it. But they do know it
Yeah.
in this. They're basically they're like slave. They fight in a war
To get their
for
freedom.
the good race,
Okay.
quote unquote, like the
For the oppressors.
yeah, for the oppressors. That's the word.
Okay.
Yeah, I want again like if I start explaining, I'll just have to keep like
Going.
explaining my
Okay.
point. Great anime, heart wrenching. I finished season 1 on Crunchyroll, and I was like so sad because it was over, and then I looked and like it got canceled, but there is a season 2 that's out on like
Funimation?
legal sites.
Oh, okay.
Very legal sites
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
haven't watched yet. But like once I finished it, I was like
So that means it's on
so
high
excited for season 2 to come out, even though like it
Yeah.
didn't come out. I found that out later. But then my boy said, "Oh no, like they're
It's
out,
season
like they're
2.
making,
Yeah.
yeah, go watch it here." But I just like it was like a week after I watched it, so I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll watch it."
And
but
then
I
you never got
watched
back to it. Yeah. No, I know the ones, man. I
Yeah.
know the ones for sure.
But it is like genuinely like if you want a really good like you will enjoy this.
Okay.
I can't see either
long
of
is
you
it?
not enjoying. I think it's like 28 episodes.
Both seasons? Or
Season one. So I haven't finished.
Okay.
Going back a little bit, did you know that Fire Force is
Yeah,
a
you
prequel
said
to
this.
Soul Eater?
Yeah, you said this. I think episode 2 of our podcast, I believe.
Did I say that?
Yeah. you
Yeah,
told
we've
us
talked
that.
about it
Yeah, I
before,
forgot.
but it
Yeah.
that's honestly still fascinating. That
It
stuff
doesn't
like
make
that
any-
happens.
You know what?
Ma-
The first
any
time,
sense
the
to me
first time I
whatsoever.
ever watched.
Which means that the ending of Fire Force is gonna have to be
No, but like
madness.
everything's
But
different.
it's
Like,
so
not
yeah,
even,
yeah.
like,
They're
the
not
same
even like the
verse.
same like.
Like it's like saying the
it's
ending of
so,
Naruto or like Naruto is a prequel to fucking Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's like
It
it's
just doesn't
so
make sense
it's
to
just
me.
it's
It's
so
like
like it's so
the-
incredibly
The
different.
power scaling is different. All of the powers are different, like completely
Yeah.
different. It
And
doesn't even
Soul
make
Eater,
sense.
it's like they're not like you like
They don't have powers.
they don't have they just turn into weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have like fire power or any power at all.
Yeah.
They just it's a human. The powers that some people have in Soul Eater is that they can transform into a sword or a scythe or a
And then
fucking,
a hunter uses them, whatever they're.
and then they have a so everyone. Have you seen Soul Eater?
no. So I'm guessing you have a pair.
Soul
Yeah.
Eater, there's like
you
a
have
school.
the user and,
Yeah.
and then the weapon.
Yeah, basically the main guy is a
Okay.
weapon. His name is Soul Eater, and he wants to become a Death Scythe.
Okay.
So there's like Death, like the Grim Reaper, has 10 weapons. Oh shit, my bad. He has 10 weapons, and they're all. Does he have 10? No, he has
Whatever the
one.
number is, he has a s-
He has one, but he has like 10 of something. But he has something called a Death Scythe,
Okay.
right? A weapon.
It's like being the Hokage of sites. Like it's
Okay.
like the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, and he runs a school, and then Soul Eater is a kid that can like he's a weapon, and then he has every kid has a partner. So one of them is a normal kid, the other one is a kid who can transform into a weapon,
Okay.
and then they partner up, and they gotta gather like 100 souls or this or that, and then if you become like that sick, then Death will make you his weapon. So the main guy wants to become like the greatest Death Scythe that ever.
Yeah, there's 3 main
Oh, okay.
characters.
There's three main characters.
Death, Soul Eater, and
No. There's
Soul Eater. There's 3 groups of kids that we. There's
they
3
all go to
pairs,
they all go to
okay.
the same school. There's
Yeah.
6 main
but
kids.
we watch their journeys.
Yeah.
okay.
There's 6 main kids, and then they all
3
go to the
main
same
pairs,
school.
yeah.
3
Does
main
Soul Eater
pairs.
have the sickest storyline, or do you think one of the other 3? Has
They're
a
all
better
sick.
storyline?
I
No,
like
Death
the stars.
Death the Kid is crazy.
That guy-
Black Star, I love Black Star too,
Black
but
Stars.
Death the Kid, one of the pairs, the guy who uses the weapon is the Grim Reaper's son,
Okay.
and then he uses he uses a double weapon, so he has like these 2 girls
He has
with him.
2 shorties.
Is
Of
it
course,
just
it's
guns?
girls.
It's 2 guns, and the way he holds them is so drippy. Like he holds them upside
Yeah,
down,
he
and
shoots with his
shoots with his
pinkies.
pinky like
Yeah.
this. He's so
It
drippy.
is
I've
pretty
seen that,
badass.
I've
And then Black Star is sick, but Black Star, he wants to become the greatest assassin.
Yeah.
And his weapon is this girl named Tsubaki, and her thing is that she can transform into like multiple weapons. She can become a sword. I think it's a chain or something.
Oh yeah, she has 3 weapons. that
Yeah,
she can
I'm
change.
talking
Yeah.
a lot, but
Yeah,
it's
we're
a
going
really
in
good
depth first.
it's a really good anime. But when I first watched Fire Force, going back, I was looking at the anime style, and I was like, I swear to God, I was looking at the anime style, and I was like, this looks exactly like Soul Eater.
You think?
And then I swear to God, I was looking at it, I was like, this anime style, like just the way they are drawn, looks exactly like Soul Eater.
I didn't see
And
that
then
at all.
someone said, I'm not gonna get SEO. And then it came out that it's a prequel, but it doesn't even make. Technically, I feel like society is more advanced in Fire Force than
That's
it
what
was
I'm
in
saying.
Soul Eater.
It
doesn't
doesn't
make
make any sense to me.
Yeah.
It's not even like the same like universe building. Like in Fire Force, it's like a regular like world kind of like in terms of like advancements and shit. But in Soul Eater, it's like I swear it was like the whole world is like a circle, like a little circle that they live on and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Like, the
it
buildings don't even look the same.
Like I don't know
The
how they
buildings
would
can
ever.
talk.
I don't know how they would
That-
ever. Yeah, like in Soul Eater, it's like
maybe Fire Force ends with the heroes losing to the villain.
No, but that still doesn't make
but
sense.
it's
That
so
doesn't
it's
change.
Or if
so
we get, like, you
incredibly
know,
different.
like-
No, it's not that it's like
Post-apocalyptic?
changed. No, it's that it's different.
Okay, we're getting into a lot. We're getting into a lot.
Fire
of good
Force,
for you.
Fire
Okay.
Force is like an Earth. That
Okay.
is not Earth.
Yeah.
So
Fire Force is like the
So
planet.
maybe
Earth.
it's just okay. So maybe it's just a different planet within the same universe.
No, this
And
still
then
doesn't make sense.
They're gonna maybe is Soul Eater done?
Soul
Yeah,
Eater's
it's
done.
been
Oh,
And
okay.
also, worst ending in anime ever.
horrible, garbage,
Terrible ending.
shit.
Beautiful. The
Ruins
anime
the show.
ruins the show.
Easily.
Like crazy ruins.
You're
the show.
ruining it.
Yeah, like it's
Like he
nuts.
just becomes a death scythe, and that's how it ends.
Not even. Don't watch it if you want. I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy the
It's like
process.
50 episodes.
It's 51
Okay.
episodes exactly. I remember this. You're gonna watch. You're gonna enjoy the process. When it ends, you're gonna be like,
Why did I watch this?
like what? Like this is like the most underwhelming, anticlimactic, lazy, disgusting, filthy ending
feel
I
like
have
it-
ever seen in my
I
life.
feel like somebody.
Everybody with me now. Shame.
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 No, but like I feel like when I watch that, I could literally imagine him writing it, then somebody closing his book while he's writing it, and then
Yeah,
they
Okay,
throw the
you're
book out of
done.
the window
You're-
and
you're
start
done.
animating
It's
it.
Like the final, like oh my god, man, you're gonna get me mad, bro. I was so upset when that happened. But Fire Force is showing a lot of promise. I am.
How mad would you be if he did it again?
If he did it, is it the same author? It has to be the same author if it's the same style.
I don't even think it's the
Unless
same
maybe
style.
it might
I'm
not even be. It might
disagreeing
not
with
even be
you.
the same, bro.
Okay, but if
The
it's
only thing that I
officially-
see, because Soul Eater's teeth were like sharp,
Yeah, like,
right? That's
he
the
had the
only
same
thing
grin.
that I see that's the same.
but if it's officially the prequel to Soul Eater or officially a part of the same
I
universe,
just remember.
would you be mad? How mad would you be if they did it again? A terrible ending to a great anime.
But Fire Force is also being done so different. Like Soul Eater was not seasonal. Soul Eater was just one season, 51 episodes. It just like came out like this. Like
You don't know that. How do you know?
I do know that
How?
because I watched it on Netflix and the entire thing was on Netflix and it said season 1.
That doesn't mean they all came out at the same time. You could do 2 parts of one season.
Okay, no, yeah, but like, it's not like it's not seasonal. It's not
not
season
arc.
1. There's no Fire. There's no Soul
there
Eater season
arcs?
2, season 3.
Is
There
it
are arcs.
arcs or is it one consistent story?
Yeah, but there's seasons to Naruto, but nobody watches. Like nobody says like, oh, season 1.
No, well, there are seasons, but like they don't like. There's no like significant period of time unless that anime goes on hiatus for some reason. There's no significant period of time between seasons. Like if you were watching Naruto
So
when
you're
it was
saying
coming
Soul
out,
Eater came out 51
weren't-
weeks straight?
take. When was the last? Okay, One Piece. When was the last time One Piece went on a break? For reasons other than hiatus because something happened. It just went on a break because this is a seasonal break. It doesn't do that. It just comes out every
Comes out
single week. That's what I mean. Soul Eater was like
One
that.
Piece is. How do you know that? How could you know that?
It's a very educated guess. I could be wrong. I'll say I could be wrong. It's a very educated guess, and I'm 95% sure I'm right.
But how? Like what? What do you have behind that? Just because it says season 1?
It's bro. It's just like the way there is no point in it that I could see them that I saw them stopping and
That
like,
doesn't
there,
matter.
there, there was no like
That doesn't even happen in most animes either. Like you're talking about new age animes, that's different. But most animes you watch, even if there's a season 2, if you didn't have this segmentation in Netflix that says season 1 ends, then season 2 starts, you wouldn't know. Like I've watched animes where I'm just like binging it and I'm like, holy shit, I'm on season 3. I thought this was still season 1. There's no like break in between.
no,
seasons.
but they would be like divided into it. I'm saying Soul Eater was not divided into that.
Yeah, I'm talking new age. Like that's like new animes. They're dividing it into because they're coming out at once. But if they just wanted to put
Inuyasha is more than one season.
Inuyasha's not more. Inuyasha's not more than one season. Inuyasha is more than one season in the way Naruto and One Piece are more than one season.
Yeah, but it's
not
categorized into more than one.
So if you're giving leeway to those, as in like, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, they're just adding seasons like the same way.
Maybe
so obviously
if
they
Fire
don't have a
Force,
very
maybe if Fire
solidified.
Force was longer, they would have divided it into season. But I'm saying Fire Force,
Even
Soul Eater, sorry, is not a seasonal anime. Soul Eater came out the way One Piece came out. Every week there's an episode. There's no
again,
break.
you're
This is
guessing.
season 1 and this is season 2.
You're guessing.
You're right. It's an educated guess.
I don't
Said
feel like it's educated. I feel like it's just a guess.
Should we Google it right now?
Yeah, Google it right now. I'm gonna talk about a new anime that's coming out this year. It's called, I want to say, Hell Paradise or Hello Paradise. I think Hello Paradise actually. And it's about a ninja who constantly like escapes death. Like this guy just goes to battlefields wanting to die and constantly fucking survives. He gets in some trouble with some very powerful people, and he gets captured and sent to this island with a bunch of other powerful people. I'm not sure if they're all criminals, but some of them are. And the premise in this island is like fucked up. Like it's like messed up. Like there's like weird monsters there. It's like it's guaranteed death essentially is how it's described. And they can't come back until they get this like mystical herb to make this like all curing medicine or something. So the story sounded pretty interesting. I was looking at the trailer. The trailer looks fantastic. Hello Paradise, definitely check it out when it comes out. I think it starts in the spring season. That's gonna be crazy.
I'm just seeing it was canceled after season 1. Not canceled. It just like it ended.
Just do episode release dates.
Okay, episode. Wow, episode.
Wasn't a
Yeah, but
surprise.
that could have. Yeah, but that could also not mean anything, because One Piece goes on hiatus, and then that's not a division of seasons. That's just.
Yeah, but you would see like.
I'll do
a
it, but
a hiatus would be a year, couple months. If you see a big gap, then it's not a hiatus. Is Soul
year
Eater?
is a
Soul
big-
Eater was based off a manga, or a video game?
Um,
No, it's God Eater.
no.
God
So-
Eater is so
I
good.
was so mad there was no verse season 2 though.
Yeah, it was so good. Man, what an anime.
What an anime!
The
What-
anime aired 51 episodes between April 7, 2008 and March 30, 2009,
Yeah,
which
so
adds up.
51 weeks.
Bitch.
Again, we'll discuss this in your marriage counseling.
I mean, idiots are idiots. What can I say?
Um,
I wasn't saying that it wasn't false.
No,
I was
no,
saying you're
no,
just
no,
making a guess.
what anime were we talking about?
Johnny's a
It's
bitch.
called Hello Paradise.
Archie's a bitch. What?
Hello
See how he
Paradise.
whispers it and I say a full tone. Called
What
chess.
paradise?
Hello.
Hello Paradise.
Yeah, or Hell Paradise.
Hell
I can't
Paradise.
remember.
I've never heard of that.
It's new. It's coming out this year for the first time. I believe it was originally based off of a novel that has been getting it's getting animated, but has a manga for it as well. It looks like it has a lot of potential. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read much of it. I read maybe the first chapter. No, I think it was the first 2 chapters. It looks like it has a lot of potential. Usually when I see something is getting animated, I'll peek, you know.
Yeah. Look at the manga. a little
Yeah, just a little bit. So that's definitely something to check out. Have either of you guys watched Jobless Reincarnation?
bit. Yeah.
Jobless Reincarnation. I've never heard of
Is that
Jobless
Mush-
Reincarnation.
Is that Mushoku Tensei?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that.
So in the
Is that the kid?
in the
blonde kid?
Rudis?
Yeah, Rudius.
Yeah.
Rudius. Yes, man.
Yeah,
That's a good one too.
So in the manga and light novel world, it's known as the father of isekais.
Isekai.
Isekai, thank you. As it's like,
Really?
yeah, it's probably the most popular one in terms of manga and light novels. And then
I
would say
thought it was-
Slime goes after that.
I thought it was like a very new, like kind of shit quality anime.
No, the story is old. Like the story is
Really?
on like
'Cause when I
volume
watched
like
it-
20 something.
Okay, maybe it's because I watched the dub.
Yeah,
But I felt like a lot of the voice lines were like really shit.
that's because you watched the dub.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But I assume that like high end shows have good dubs, but then again, Demon Slayer's dub was fucking garbage.
I don't mind it. I like
I think
it.
it's just.
No, you didn't
I
watch
think
the
it's
movie.
just
it's-
hard.
I
I
didn't
did
watch
watch.
them.
I watched everything dubbed except season 2. Season 1 and the movie I watched dubbed. Demon Slayer? Yeah.
I think it's hard, man.
No, because when we watched it, okay, because Danny, when he watched Demon Slayer, we all decided to watch it with him over Discord, so we could like refresh our brains.
Yeah.
And he chose to watch it dub. The whole time we were making fun of how garbage the dub is.
I didn't mind it.
I think it's just hard. Like I said, if you want to stay true
Zenitsu pisses me the fuck off in dub because he's so annoying.
He's so freaking
but besides that,
No, but I remember like making fun of like how garbage they were. Like,
no, I don't mind. I don't think the dub is that bad in Demon Slayer.
I just don't think you care. Like in terms of that. Like,
that's a valid point, but I don't think like for example,
have there been any dubs that you thought were garbage?
I've heard Luffy's voice in dub and I think it's trash.
I've never heard Luffy's.
I'm still gonna watch One Piece dub because I like English.
I never heard Luffy's voice in dub, so I couldn't tell you.
I think it sounds good.
I'm okay in my opinion, I think it sounds.
Do you like Naruto's?
Naruto's fits him, so I think yes.
I feel like
Naruto's voice on someone else would not work, but it fits him.
I feel like that's because you watched 500 episodes. I feel like after episode like 50 of One Piece, you would be like.
the sub in Naruto too, because
So
like an episode like 300 maybe.
Okay, so you watched 300 episodes and.
Yeah, but I watched another 300.
I think it also makes it better in terms of Naruto. I don't know if it's just because, like, knowing when you know the voice actor's a sick, funny person in real life, it makes it a little better for me. And his voice actor, she's pretty funny. Like, you see her on like TikTok and stuff like that, occasionally interacting with fans.
I don't really care about that. Like, I just feel like
I don't know.
Sounds like garbage. If you literally just like don't deliver lines good.
Yeah.
Meliodas' voice in dub is not that good.
I don't give a like. I'm not even talking about their voice. I'm talking about the way they
like
deliver
the expression
lines
and shit.
is garbage.
It's just sometimes the English conversation doesn't flow as.
No, but they have writers for it. They change up the words. It's not like it's word for word.
Oh,
translation.
I know. Like even when I watch it dub, I have the subtitles on, so I know what the original meaning is. Because sometimes they missed.
I'll admit. For example, Hunter x Hunter. I'm always gonna say the X. Hunter x Hunter is like Gon's one, like not the one, like the one when he goes into, we've all seen Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
The one where him and Killua first enter the castle and the cat Neferpito is doing she's doing surgery on the little girl, and he comes in and he's like, Gon's like, oh, why is it fair that you fix her and not Kite and this and that, and he goes, why don't you tell me, and he fucking rages.
Yeah.
That scene in sub, like I will admit, like that scene for example, the dub did not do it justice, because if you hear the sub of that scene, the pain and the emotion in this kid's voice is like it hurt, like you can it hurts, but in the dub he just like screams like, why don't you tell me, like bro.
Do you think just dub actors don't care as much? Dub voice actors?
That could be a thing because
it's a very niche market.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't feel like they
have a lot of options.
Yeah. And also, I feel like a lot of the dub actors are employed. Like I feel like
they're reused a lot. Dub actors are reused.
I recognize almost any voice in any dub that I watch from here on forward. Like I'm like, oh, that's Piccolo's actor, or like,
bro,
oh,
literally
that's this guy from Bungo Stray Dog.
Literally, I was watching when I watched Tokyo Revengers, which by the way we gotta talk about that. But when I watched Tokyo,
the new season comes out this year.
Yeah, when I watched Tokyo Revengers, there's like one like so side character. Like he's an incredibly side character, and you hear him talk maybe 3 times in the whole anime.
But you recognize the voice.
I was like, that is Meliodas, and I googled it and I was right. That is Meliodas. It sounds
on Amazon Prime. Whenever you pause at any point, you can see
it says who's on the screen, right?
I feel like
that's I think that's so sick. I think that's so sick.
Because there's so even in the IRL movies where you're like, fuck, what's that actress's name? You just pause it. Thank you.
There.
Yeah, I know. I love how Amazon did it. Like it's whoever's on the screen at that moment. There's a really
this guy in Bungo Stray Dogs. You guys probably both haven't watched that.
It's a gangster one, right?
Yeah.
The mafia one. The mafia or gangster.
Like something like that. Yeah.
Have
you watched it?
How are you pronouncing the name?
Bungo Stray Dogs. Okay. So it's spelled Bungo.
Okay.
Bungo.
Why? How do you pronounce it?
I'm probably thinking of a different one. I was thinking of Boondocks.
That is not what I'm talking about. That is just not the same thing.
You're not talking about the little black gangster kid,
no.
right? Okay.
Boondocks, Bungo Stray Dogs.
Yeah, I just thought you were being my bad, bro. You know, like. Oh, sorry. I thought you were just being unintelligent, brother. Like, my bad.
We'll beep it out. It's fine.
You don't have to say it. We know. But There's this blonde guy. Man, it's been so long since I watched Bongo. What a good show. Boondock, sorry. There's this blonde guy with a ponytail.
Okay.
Whose voice actor is like, I feel like he's used as almost every male fucking side character in any show.
Yeah.
Any fucking show I watch. Like, there's some guy walking on the streets. It's his voice, 100%.
Yeah.
And it might actually also be Piccolo's voice. I think that's the one that I googled that was right. I think it's Piccolo's voice.
Piccolo is used a lot, I think. Vegeta voices. His name is
Like, why don't we give Seth
You know what?
MacFarlane a shot?
You know what?
at
You know
one
what?
of these, man?
You know what Vegeta's voice actor is called? Is named Christoph Sabat.
Oh.
Is it Christoph or Christopher? We know someone. Well, we all do know someone. I don't know why I looked at you as
Yeah.
if you don't know who that is.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know. He's Vegeta, and he's also someone very popular from I think it might be someone in Naruto. I forget who it is right now, but he's like, I've seen him in like 3 or 4 things. Like, he's used a lot.
Which I feel like ruins the
I
experience.
will say the one dub that is not bad. I enjoyed Full Metal Alchemist. I enjoyed Full Metal Alchemist in dub. I thought it was well written, and the voice actors did a splendid job. I didn't give it credit a lot, but then when I went back and watched it the other day, I realized that I was shitting on it for nothing. I think All Might's dub actor does a good job. Just because I was giving him a lot of smoke for the like season 1 where he goes like, "If you're made to handle me at 100%, then I'm just gonna have to exceed that and go to 150% and hit you with Blast Ultra." I thought he did it, like, in my memory, I was like, he did a shit job at it. I saw the scene the other day on TikTok and I was like, oh no, he did a good job. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And I went back just to make sure it wasn't a TikTok edit, and watched it on YouTube, and I was like, oh no, he actually did a good job. So I apologize for all the shit talk I did online a couple years ago.
Yeah, I really liked I think One Punch Man has a good dub.
Okay.
I remember liking that dub. I think Escanor in Seven Deadly Sins has a good dub. His voice matches the character.
Yeah.
Thanks for the approval.
You're welcome.
It was just reinforcing you.
It's just the way he said it. He looked at me, he's like, yeah.
I know you're surprised.
He's
I know you're
no,
surprised
it wasn't
because
even-
our
it's
shit
just
doesn't
the
always
way he looked
agree
at me,
with
he
you.
was like he was really enthusiastic. He's like
Because I was thinking of his voice. I was like, yeah, it does.
he's like really enthusiastic about
Did
it.
you find something on the floor?
Who decided that?
No, but it was jokes because
Your
what's the
doctors?
white hair?
Death Note has a good dub too, but I feel like Death Note is just the most.
What's the white hair guy that's Meliodas' brother? The big one, the younger brother that's bigger than him?
Zeldris?
Zeldris.
Esterosa? Esterosa's the one.
Esterosa.
Esterosa's the taller
Yeah,
one.
yeah, the big
You've
one.
all finished it, right?
Not yet.
I have
I've-
half of season 5 left.
Yeah, I don't even.
So
give a
you
shit
know who
about
Esterosa is.
Yeah. He doesn't.
that. No, no.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, the tall white hair guy that's Meliodas' brother, when he's on the ground, like looking, like after like Escanor put him down,
Yeah.
it's like, did you find something interesting on the floor? Or
I
something
love
like
that
and
scene.
it was such
that
a good
scene
line.
is so disrespectful, bro.
It's one of those-
freaking great.
It
He's
is one of those that I
gold.
have like I recorded it, like I rewinded it and recorded it to send it to Johnny saying like
Yeah.
this was joke.
He's goated, bro. I fucking love that.
Like, I
guy.
have it in my Snapchat memories. This is so jokes.
I love that guy. But yeah, pedaling back a little bit. Tokyo Revengers 2. You haven't seen Tokyo Revengers.
No, the manga's done though.
The manga
think
is
the
done.
last chapter.
The
came
last
out
chapter
last month.
literally just came out. Yeah,
Yeah.
just finished. When we for Jeopardy episode, I told you to watch Tokyo Revengers or Promised Neverland. You watched Promised Neverland,
Yeah.
right? Tokyo Revengers is so like, it's less about like this like, it's about gangsters.
Yeah.
Like it's about like
and
gang
time
members
travel.
like in high school
Yeah,
and
yeah.
times. It's such the concept is so well thought out, and the plot twist, like bro, season 1 cliffhanger had me like.
Oh yeah.
What is
Oh
it?
my
Every time,
God.
every time he shakes a certain like character's brother's hand, he travels back in time
Yeah,
or something.
his girlfriend's brother. The
Well,
whole point of
his
the
love interests.
yeah,
Yeah, it's to resurrect
the
her.
whole point is he wants to keep her alive.
Keep her alive.
But every time he goes back in time and comes back, something fucks up. Like
Yeah.
either he goes and comes
He
back. and
fucks up
she's-
the wrong thing.
Yeah, either he goes and comes back and she's still dead, or he goes and comes back and she's alive and then she dies again, or he goes and comes back and
Does
she's
he have
alive
to-
but everything else is
Does
fucked
he
up.
have to come back? Why don't you just go and protect her the whole time? Live those 10 years again.
Because there's actually a reason.
Yeah, there was a reason.
Because him changing him keeping her alive, whatever, because to keep her alive, he has to like. It's not like he just like he has to change a bunch of shit. Every time he goes to the past, he like has to like stop. Like he goes to the past and he comes back, and they're like, oh shit, and then like the.
It's like if she died from a vending machine. He's like, okay, I stopped the vending machine, and then apparently she dies to something else the same day.
Or he comes back and she's still alive, but like his friend is like fucking like some other shit is fucked up.
Or
right?
a better example would be like, oh, she dies to a vending machine. So okay, so now I'm gonna kill the guy who pushes the vending machine. Let's say, like, I'm just making an example, but then somebody else pushes the vending machine. Like it still happens in the same way, but a different way to get to that way.
Yeah.
Okay,
but like the thing is, again, it's not just that. Like sometimes she will live, but something else will fuck up, and then he has to like do the most.
This guy's playing with fire, bro. What if
he's
one
also
of these,
such a bitch?
What if
he
one
is
of these
such
times,
a bitch?
What if one of these
my
times he does something, goes back to the future, she's alive, everyone alive, but the brother's dead. Now you can't go back.
No,
in time.
the brother.
You're gonna have to dig his grave and shake his dead hand.
I'm gonna try and explain this to you without spoiling as much.
Or
as
is
possible.
her brother like a top
The
G?
brother, no. In the current time, like in the present time, the brother is now like an FBI agent.
Okay.
So he shakes the brother's hand in current time, goes to the past, deals with whatever he has to deal with,
Yeah.
and then goes back to the present
By shaking the brother's
by
hand.
shaking the brother's hand in the past, goes back to the present, and then reports back to the FBI brother. And the FBI brother's like, nah, but this fucked up this time. And he's like, bro, that ass. So he goes all the way back.
Oh, okay.
And then this and that.
So
But
the
like,
brother's in on it. The brother knows.
the brother knows. But yeah, but the cliffhanger for season 1 was nuts. Cause there's this one guy. He's like the main character's like. There's a guy named Mikey who like leads the gang that the main guy joins.
Yeah, the blonde haired guy.
Yeah, Mikey and Draken.
Yeah.
Mikey is goated. That guy is so fucking sick.
Okay.
Draken is also
Draken is also
insanely
nuts.
goated.
Draken is also
There are so many goated characters in
yeah.
that show.
That show has so many and like
many
and the
sick
bang
characters.
outs like when
Oh
they have
my
like gang
God.
wars and there's a bang. These are like fucking what 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
And these are like
I think
they have like
younger,
bang
but
outs
anyway,
and like
yeah.
they like yo meet at the scrapyard, like it's gonna go down there. They go
Oh,
fucking hands
it's
thrown.
so good.
It's so but it's so good because it's not like the fights themselves, like yeah, like you want to see hands being thrown and shit. But it's not about the fights, it's about the story that goes with the fight.
And then after the
Like-
fight, say he like reshakes his or he goes back to the present, you can see the aftermath, and it's never what you expected.
Yeah, it's always something different. It's always like
So
no
you're
way this
always
fucks it.
excited to see
Yeah.
what changed.
Like
Yeah.
he goes
Okay.
he goes back to the
You're
present.
like, please, will this fix it this time?
Yeah.
Even though
He
you kind
goes-
of don't want it to
like,
be
he
because
goes-
in the
he
story
goes back to the
would have
present.
You know it's not gonna fix it because
And
there's
he
like
will
two
literally
more.
he will literally go back to the present, report to the FBI agent, like, okay, I did what I had to do. Is the problem fixed? And the FBI will be like, buddy, like
This
this,
is-
and
yeah.
he'll say this hasn't happened, and he will explain why what he changed caused that to happen.
Yeah.
He'll be like, yes, this happened, so then they never talked, then they never met up at this
Which
place,
kind
so
of
they never
doesn't
did this.
make
So
sense.
so here's my question: does this brother have like some godly ability that allows him to remember both timelines?
That's what I was about to say. That's why I
that
just
is
said it doesn't make sense. That is a plot hole,
continuity error.
yeah,
That
or
is a-
continuity
that is a
error,
plot hole.
because
That is
he
a plot
does remember both timelines, which doesn't make any sense
Yeah.
at all. Because he should only remember the one that he's living in.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Or
no.
it could
I
be-
swear he doesn't. I swear the main character says like, okay, this was the first timeline, and this is what happened. Because I swear the first time,
No, but
time
every
he came
time
back,
he goes back in time, he doesn't like. No, I'm gonna build on this. Okay, go ahead.
I swear the first time they did it, that I might be wrong, like completely, but I swear the first time they did it, that when he came back, he was like, the other guy's like, okay, so like nothing changed. What the fuck did you do? He's like, oh no, I did this, and this changed. You know what I mean? Like he changed something, but
okay.
the other guy was like, oh no, that's
But
not. how it
also every time he goes back,
Don't
he
quote
goes
me.
back to a more recent. Like he never goes back further than he's gone before. So let's say he goes back to
No,
this.
it's 12 years. I think it's the number is 12
It's
years
12 yeah, okay,
on
but-
the dot
yeah,
every
but-
time, and then when he comes back,
Yeah.
From the day that he
the
is,
most,
though.
the most he
So
can
if
travel.
he spends 2 days in the real world,
he
he'll
comes
go
2 days later
than
what
back
he
to
did the
future.
first
the
time.
most
Yeah.
the most he can travel is 12 years back. So
Okay.
he can never travel
I think he
further
can
than
only-
where he's
I
been.
think he can only travel. Oh wait, no,
No, he can
yeah,
travel
yeah,
more.
he
The furthest he can travel
less.
is 12 years back. So he is never able to travel further than somewhere he's already traveled. Like he can only travel like
Yeah,
know
like
what
if
I
he
mean?
goes 12 years back and he's there for a week, when he comes back to the present, it's a week ahead of when he left.
yeah.
Oh,
So time
okay.
time still flows in both.
So he can't
periods.
go back to that
first attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't go.
He would have
go
to.
7
he has
He
to
would
go
have to
back
travel
and just-
11 years the first time, then wait a full year,
if
and
he
then
wants.
travel.
But
He
we
has
12
to-
start the way he starts. Sorry.
He goes 12 years.
Yes.
Yeah, but he has to like he can never. He
Banana.
can if he goes
Well,
back.
what
and,
if the point in time that he needed to change was 12 years ago?
Clearly not.
no, because he can never go back. If he goes back, let's say he goes back 12 years, right?
Yeah.
And then he changes something, and then he goes back to and he stays a week there, and he goes back to the present. A week has passed in the present, right?
Yeah.
But he can now never go back and fix. Like he can only fix what happened a week later from the first thing and on. He can never go back and.
So here's
refix.
my question then: what if he spent a year in the past? Can he just travel 11 years into the future and return to the day that he traveled? 12 years ago?
He can travel less. But then again, he did. Yeah, I still don't think he can travel less than 12 years. I think it's 12 years, period.
Yeah, I think it is only 12 years. I think he can
Okay.
only travel
'Cause
back
then-
and forth. That
'cause
might.
then-
That might
now
make
hear
more
me
sense.
out. What if he time travel? He stays there for a year.
That's what I just said.
No, but I'm doing a different
Okay.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
what if he stays there for a year, then travels 8 years in the future, shakes his hand, then goes 12 years back from then?
Oh
Then you go even
damn.
farther back. I don't. Yeah. no,
Yeah,
I
you're
feel like
right. You're
That
right.
would be a writing.
You're
error.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So it doesn't make sense that he only can do 12
Yeah.
years.
I think it's only 12.
Yeah.
You know that British guy that does those like YouTube videos where he just like breaks games with their glitches and bugs? So that would be like
Yeah.
Tokyo Revengers a completely.
You need to watch it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you should. You
okay.
should. That's another good one.
You
Okay,
need to.
But
I
I
think
feel like we're
put it
giving
in the
you-
order.
Have you watched Blue Lock? Like I told you to? No.
Blue Lock is great.
Oh, you right. You watched it.
Blue
Yeah.
Lock is great.
I'm putting you guys on good shit.
He didn't put me on Blue Lock.
Here we go.
He didn't. I promise you not.
It is
I
in
was-
an anime episode.
I was
It is in a podcast episode.
I
Where I
was-
said you guys should watch Chainsaw Man and Blue Lock.
Yeah, but I didn't listen to you. I didn't
not
watch it
cap,
because
sir.
you told me to.
Facts.
It's not. No, that's not cap. But I didn't watch it because he told me to. I watched it because I was in Hamilton with my friends board one day, and they were like, "Oh, let's watch anime." And then we were like, "Okay, let's watch Blue Lock."
So let me ask you a question. Did I just say I put you guys on good animes, or did I say, oh, Blue Lock, I put you on?
Please, Anthony. Please. Please.
Answer my
Please.
question.
I'm being gaslit. Please.
Just
He
answer my
just
question.
said. He just said. Did I not say Chainsaw Man and Blue Lock specifically in episode 1 or 2 or whatever the fuck he said?
Oh, right, you watched it.
Blue
Yeah.
Lock is great.
I'm putting you guys on good shit.
He didn't put me on Blue Lock.
Here we go.
He didn't. I promise you. Not,
It is
I
in
was-
an anime episode.
I was
It is in a
in.
podcast episode.
I
Where I
was-
said you guys should watch Chainsaw Man and Blue Lock.
Yeah, but I didn't listen to you.
1, 2, and 3. But
Whatever.
Listen.
He just specifically said. I told you
But
specifically about
can I
Chainsaw
can
Man
I can
and
I
Blue
ask
Lock.
you a question? Can I ask you a question? If they had recommended a different anime to watch,
Mhm.
and you had no idea of what the anime was going into it, and you had not heard someone recommend it, would you not have made a comment or something to try and persuade them from picking, or like trying to pick something different? Could it possibly have been the fact that Arshia is constantly talking about how good the anime is, that when your roommates were like,
Blue Lock
"Oh, let's
is one of the
watch-"
ones that I
Don't
talk about
interrupt me.
frequently.
Don't,
Sorry,
inter-
go
don't
ahead.
interrupt me. When the roommates were like, "Let's watch Blue Lock," you don't have an objection because in your head you're like, Arshia has been saying it's great.
Yeah, but she's not the only one. TikTok's been saying it's great.
Okay, but do you?
I did one of those
do you
friends-
I didn't
value?
watch Blue Lock. I didn't watch Blue Lock.
All right, time
This is
out.
what- Arshia told me to watch.
This
No,
is one of
time
those
out.
friends that would rather you lose and them gain nothing than you win and them gain nothing.
This is so cap because Arshia knows I give him credit when he puts me on something. So many songs he's put me on, I give him credit for it. Animes he's put me on, I give him credit for it. This one he did not put me on. I promise.
This marriage counseling episode is gonna be freaking fantastic, bro.
Where were we? Tokyo Revengers.
As I was saying,
Oh, Blue Lock.
yeah, no. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the debate that you guys were having just now.
Sure.
Do you value the opinions of TikTok the same way you value the opinion of Arshia?
When it comes to anime,
Yes.
yes, more even.
TikTok?
Because TikTok is not one person. TikTok is many people.
Okay.
If Arshia's telling me this is good, but everyone is saying it's
I know
shit,
where
why
Anthony's
would
about
I-
to go. I know where Anthony's
So let
about
me
to go
ask
with
you a
this.
question though. See, like I personally have to disagree with that statement because, like, with Arshia, with Gio, Joao,
We
with,
know you.
with some of my other like weeb friends, I know their taste, and I know when he's saying, "Oh, this is good." Like some of them, I'll be like, "Oh, this like okay, it's gonna be like whatever," you know. But to be fair to Arshia, at least for me, and you know what, it was both of you. Demon Slayer was pretty lit. Promised Neverland season 1 was pretty lit. Season 2 was exactly what everyone said it was. To be fair to you,
watched
on
it?
that point, I
No,
watched.
Did you watch Promised Neverland before me? Did I put you on that or no? Did I tell you not to watch season 2
You told me not to watch season 2.
and you listened?
I listened. I don't watch it.
Yeah, that's why I told you that.
Yeah. But that was anyway the consensus of the internet. So understand what you're saying when it comes to, oh well, TikTok is like more people. There's more like more opinions. But don't you think that Arshian knows you well enough where he'd be like, oh, it's a good anime, but you wouldn't like it?
But also, when it comes to anime, like as a general, when it comes to anime, there isn't an anime where I've seen like an actual like 50-50 divide on its good and bad. If an anime is good, the vast
Full Metal
majority will
Alchemist.
always say it's good, except for the ones people that want to be different. For example, this guy with Hunter x Hunter. The vast
think I
majority
wanna
say
be
it's
different?
goated. No, I'm not saying you do it because you want. That was just something I said. I'm saying most
Which,
anime.
by the way, is like your most garbage take that you've ever had on
Yeah,
this
probably.
podcast.
I've put people on that show too.
Yeah.
I say go watch it. I hate it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and you know what? My buddy Daniel hated it too. He couldn't
I'm
get
saying
into it.
I do not. I'm not telling you because I like a show that it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you because I think you'll like the show.
yeah, no, what I'm saying is when it comes to anime, I have never seen like an actual like 50-50 or anything close to it split on. If an anime is good, generally the vast majority will say it's good. If it's bad, the vast majority will say it's bad. I rarely, if ever, have seen a 50-50, 60-40, fucking
Okay,
55,
what if you don't
45
see?
split.
What if there's an anime that you don't see on TikTok recommended or not?
Okay, so now
Like what?
I'm gonna ask this question. Probably the question that's gonna either be very easy for you guys to answer or might cause a debate. You've recommended 3 to 4 animes today. What
Mhm.
order should I watch them in?
What do we
What were
recommend?
the animes?
So you had
So,
Vinland
Fire
Saga,
Force, Fire Force,
Fire Force,
uh,
Soul Eater.
Oh no, was that a recommendation that you made? I don't think. You
I
should waste
recommended
your
it to
time
him if
watching
he wants to
Tokyo
watch. If he's gonna watch,
Revengers?
if you're gonna watch Fire Force, I want you to watch Soul Eater, but only because, like, I want you to like understand what we're talking about when we say it's not.
But I don't feel like we visit that. anime
Okay,
much.
so we'll
I-
remove that one.
Personally, I wouldn't recommend it. If Johnny wants to recommend it, that's his.
And Blue Lock. So what order should I watch?
Name them again.
Vinland Saga,
Uh-huh.
Fire Force,
Uh-huh.
Tokyo Revengers, and Blue
Uh-huh.
Lock. And I will
Tokyo-
say Fire Force. I finished the first couple episodes.
I will say Tokyo Revengers first because the new season is coming out.
I would say Vinland Saga first.
Also, a valid point because the new season is coming out. That's
I would
also,
also tell you.
either
to watch
whichever one of those two you appeals to you more. Watch first.
Okay.
Tokyo Revengers or Vinland.
that. Do you like Vikings?
So I'm gonna put Vinland at number 2, and Tokyo Revengers at number 3. I'm gonna do Blue Lock
Hi,
at
bro.
number 1.
Did you just ask us a question?
Yeah,
to
but
ignore
it's
it?
just
Let me
said-
explain.
Let me just see what they have to say.
Let
so
me
I say
explain.
the totally
Yeah.
different.
Let me explain. Because Blue Lock is only what 12 episodes. So that's like an afternoon. That's like 6 hours. 6 to
It's
5 hours. 5 to 6 hours.
6 hours.
Three.
Oh, you're right. It
No,
is
it's
3.
4.
4.
And let's say you skip the intros and ending.
Assuming,
Yeah.
No, but it's regardless. It's like 20 minutes per episode.
Yeah,
He'll
okay.
stop, he'll take
It's
a
4
piss,
hours.
he'll eat something.
Yeah,
He'll-
take a
yeah.
break.
No, no,
you
4
know.
hours of like watching. Yeah.
4 hours of watching. Okay, so that's literally like tonight when I can't sleep. Got it.
All right.
And then
we'll see
Vinland
about
is like 21 episodes, you said?
24.
24?
Tokyo
Okay.
Revengers also 24.
None of these
Okay.
are long. What was the fourth one?
Fire
Fire
Force.
Fire Force.
There was another one, no?
Soul Eater.
I don't recommend Soul Leader. Like it's like a yo, go watch this. Like that's not in the echelon of these.
Yeah, it's
these
not.
shows.
It's not that. Like
You're with Chainsaw Man, right? You're already
I've started it, yeah.
that's what I gotta do.
It's good.
started.
It's
We're
good.
opposite. I'm with Blue Lock and not Chainsaw
The-
Man. You're with Chainsaw Man.
There
You
were,
just started it. You finished Blue Lock. now.
There were some
I'm on
episodes.
episode like 10.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had them downloaded. The plan was to watch them on the flights because I
But
had
you
like
played Switch.
I had 60. No, on the way back I read what is it? Marshall something.
Marshall D. Teach.
Yo,
You guys said.
yo, you are not ready.
No, shut up. Okay, no more One Piece
you are
talk.
not ready.
I feel like you should watch Vinland Saga first. But Blue Lock is also fantastic, amazing show.
Blue Lock is great.
Like my whole Discord, like my closer friends Discord that includes like my
Like I'm
weird
saying,
friends.
Blue Lock is like a finish in one day type of thing, so it's not a problem.
Like you could say that, but also saying Blue Lock is a 1 day thing means the other two are 2-day things. Like it's not like they're astronomically bigger.
You're
it's
right.
12 episodes and then 24
You're right.
episodes. We're not talking about any 50 episode animes. But Blue Lock was one that like my whole Discord was hyping up way before it even like became anime. Like everybody was so excited. Like the gifs in the channel or gifs, however you want to say it, were always like Blue Lock's fucking shit. And I don't even think they read.
I think the World Cup definitely also boosted Blue Locks. They honestly,
Well, yeah, the mainstream appeal. You know the Japanese team.
Their jersey was
jersey,
designed by the Blue Lock.
Releasing
author.
Blue Lock during the World Cup was tactical as fuck.
But that shows you, you know what? And that shows you the influence that anime has in Japan.
Yeah.
The fact that they're like, oh, you're making a soccer anime about Team Japan? Well, hey, buddy, World Cup's coming up.
Yeah.
We're going to use this design. You cool? Can we send this shit over to Adidas? You cool with that? All right, good.
And even but it did wonders for the anime too, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, man's watch a soccer match. Like, fuck, I want to watch more
Yo,
soccer.
and the fact that they beat Japan and Spain only added to the hype for Blue
Japan
Lock
and Spain.
in real life.
They beat themselves. Japan and Spain.
The fact that Japan beat
Spain.
Spain and Germany, Germany and Spain.
Yeah. Okay. Germany.
Yeah, did I say Japan and Spain?
I was genuinely confused. I was.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't know who you're talking about. But
I think that also added to the hype because Project Blue Lock was like trending. It was my entire TikTok feed for 2 days, you know. So
I will say. No, do you like sports animes?
yeah. Oh, I've watched.
Kuroko's basketball.
I've watched Kuroko. I've watched Haiku. I've watched Ace No Diamond. I've watched.
There's another basketball one too, right? Slam Dunk.
Is it called Slam Dunk? I that one is cool because the school is like a degen delinquent
But
school.
that one is like old, right? That one.
No. Okay, then I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of a new one.
That's the one that I've watched. So Soma.
Yeah, something like that.
I've watched a lot of sports animes.
Yeah.
I've also watched a badminton one. I've watched a sumo one.
I've watched a type
The
of sumo one.
Sumo.
What?
You know what I'm talking about,
sumo one
Arshia.
No,
You know
I don't know what specifically you're talking about, but I think I can
You know what I'm
infer.
talking about. You know what I'm
can-
talking about.
I
This
can
guy gets
infer.
it. This guy gets it.
I can infer what you're talking about,
I don't.
but I don't know
even understand.
what you're talking.
Okay,
about
it's
specifically. No. Anyways, the sumo
Wanda.
one that I'm referencing is fucking fantastic. What did he say?
I don't know, but he just like he just went in and he was, and he sat back with the biggest smile.
I think he's referencing anime, but
it's not a hanime, maybe an echime.
okay, I'm not cultured on the side of fucking degeneracy.
Like ecchi, like it's ecchi.
Means like ecchi's an anime
Like,
that's like
high school DxD level.
yeah,
is
it's
an
like
ecchi.
it's not like full on like
Oh, okay.
You know,
it's like
but
Food
it's
Wars.
like-
Food Wars was
yeah.
considered an
Got
ecchi.
it. Got it. So, the sumo one was good. The Soma no
The
basket.
boxing ones I've watched.
Fantastic.
does Baki count?
No, Baki's not like.
No, I'm
like
talking
slice
about
of life.
Ippo the Boxer is the one that I was talking
Oh,
about.
I was supposed to watch that.
It's pretty good.
Kuroko was pretty good. Haikyuu was beautiful.
That comes out this year.
Yeah, I know.
That comes out this
I'm very
year.
excited.
That's not done.
No.
This is it.
No, I think there's one more after it.
No, this is it.
This is it. Oh, right, because they're finishing after the
Yeah.
tournament. Oh, I'm
This is it.
excited.
This is
Wait,
it.
that's hype.
And it starts with the battle of the scrapyard, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
The scrapyard. Is it?
Is that scrapyard or
I know
alley?
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I think it's the alleyway.
The alleyway.
Really, they're fighting them? That's the ending?
That's their next match. No, that's not the
Oh, so
ending.
they're doing
That's
two
their
arcs?
just next
They're doing
match.
2 arcs?
They'll
Okay.
probably do 2 arcs. So maybe we have 2 more years of Haiku.
Yay. I'm very excited.
Or it's gonna be this season in a movie.
That's good. Whatever it is. More content, the better.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
that show. That's one of the other shows that I'm considering rewatching the whole thing so I can be nice and caught up. There's also this badminton anime that I really liked, actually, which was like weird. Oh, and a couple more volleyball animes that I've watched. I've watched a lot of sports animes, even though I like swore against them. But
Yeah, there's another big volleyball one that was trending last year. Is it called Fruit Basket? Am I tripping?
Fruit Basket? You just unlocked a memory and a half. Oh my god. Fruit Basket is not sports. Fruits Basket. You know what Fruits Basket is? Fruits Basket is that one where there's this family of dudes and like they only have guys in their family and they're like all high school.
oh, I know what you're talking about.
And like if they get hugged by a shorty, by a girl, they turn into animals
Okay.
And then it's like there's like a whole romance love triangle.
Yeah.
And then one of them is like turns into a cat, but like in the end of it, he like has like a secret like thing within him that like brings rage. Like he stops being a cat and he transforms like a fucking like I don't know what the fuck this thing looks like. It's like a big furry like half coyote, half gremlin thing, bro. I watched that when I was like 12. You just opened that memory, and I was like, what the fuck, bro. And there's another season. I never knew that. That anime is so fucking weird, bro. Oh my god.
Weird, but
So-
judging by your
And it's a
reaction, it was good.
It wasn't good. I was watching it like 12-year-old me. I'm like, because this girl in the playground at recess told me one time, you should watch Fruits Basket. So I go home. I'm like, yeah, let me go watch it. So I watch it with my
Your
boy,
crush,
with my dogs. Okay, this guy comes over. We're chilling, and I was ready for like some hands. I was ready to see some hands being thrown, and I'm watching this, and I'm like she comes in, like she hugs it. Like at one point she goes to hug the guy, but he doesn't want her to find out a secret, so he like grabs her head.
Yeah.
Right. She goes in for like a fucking tackle, and she tries to hug him.
Doesn't sound like something you watched 10 years ago.
Grabs her head and like throws her away, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Can we
ouch."
watch Food Wars together? The first few
Yeah,
episodes?
that was crazy.
So just so you all
Wait, can
know,
I just-
it's very clear that young Johnny had no riz.
I was
This
so
guy got-
confused.
This guy got told about an anime by a girl instead of being like, "Oh, let's watch it together." He went and watched it with men.
So
I was.
the one that I was
12.
talking about.
I
the one that I
12-year-old
was
Johnny
talking
had
about-
no riz.
was like, "What am I?" Anyways.
The volleyball one that I was talking about was Sane High School Boys Volleyball Team, which
Oh,
is another
yeah.
crazy long name. It also starts with 2.43.
At the
What
top
would
of
you
this,
rate it?
I have to add Fruits Basket to my list. Fuck, I forgot I watched
2.43 out of 10 or out of 5?
7. So,
It's out of 5.
no, 2.43 is a part of the name.
Oh,
There's a reason
okay,
for it.
okay,
It's because the net is they practice with a net at 2.43
meters
meters up because that's like the professional
level.
level, but like high schoolers use 2.40 other than
okay.
the tournament.
So it's gonna be like the extra inch of block, the extra 0.3 in blocking. Ugh,
No,
excellent.
2 point. So the extra 3 centimeters.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one was great. I'd rate it 7.5, but there's only 12 episodes so far. Very
Yeah.
good. Very nice.
Is that getting a season 2 or did it get canceled or dropped?
God knows. I didn't really look
I
it
think
up after.
Tower of God is getting its season 2 this
I
year.
cannot
God
get
of High
into that
School or
show.
Tower of God?
Tower of God, I heard is
That should
hard.
be getting one too. I don't know if it's this year, but that should.
God
be
of
getting
High School is fantastic.
I think Tower of God. Everyone was saying season 1 was disappointing if you're a manga reader,
I
and
couldn't.
that season 2 will make up for it.
Oh, I couldn't get in. The animation is so
Weird.
different and
Yeah.
weird. I didn't like it. It's even weirder than fucking Devilman Crybaby.
I
Like
love that.
like
anime.
Devilman Crybaby.
That
When
is
I started it,
such
I was like, okay, this is a freaky animation, but I get it.
Yeah,
But
it grows on you.
yeah.
It
The
grows
Have you
on
seen it?
Yeah,
Tower
yeah.
of God, I
Long
can't.
time
I can't
ago,
get
right
through
when
it.
it came out. I definitely have to rewatch. I can't even.
In the
Is that where
Jeopardy
the last-
episode.
Is that where the last battle is on like a body of water?
No.
It's on like it's
No,
like
no.
a
He
story.
thinks of a different anime when he talks about Devilman because I remember in the Jeopardy episode
Are you
you
thinking of D Gray
reference
Man? You're thinking of D Gray Man, aren't you?
Oh yeah, yeah,
He-
yeah, yeah. yeah.
he completely he talked about Devilman Crybaby for like 10 minutes, but me
Yeah.
and you were both
I'm
like,
I'm looking at him. I'm like,
what the fuck are you talking about? And then you were
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
you were like,
10 episodes.
yeah, you were like, I can't believe they didn't make a season 2. And me and Johnny were like, there's many reasons.
Yeah, it ends.
It ends.
Yeah, I
It-
gotta
talking about-
rewatch. I
you're talking about
definitely
D.
know
Gray
I've
Man.
rewatched
You're
it.
talking about D Gray Man.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but
Because
have
I
you
watched those back to back.
Have you watched Devilman Crybaby?
Yeah, I watched those back to back.
Okay.
But I started with Devilman Crybaby, and I think it just mushed into my brain as the other one. So I have to rewatch it. I have to definitely give it a rewatch.
I'm also gonna mention it just for the sake of mentioning it, for the memes, for the lols. Inshallah, Hunter x Hunter comes back in 2023.
Not 2023. It'll probably be
Inshallah.
2024.
You know he stopped writing again. You know how he came back for like 10 minutes to write. He stopped
Yeah,
writing.
he
again.
released like 3 chapters, 4 chapters.
And then
He got sick again.
his management team just released something saying we're going like he can't do it, bro. He's sick. Okay, granted, this is what
Why doesn't he just
this is
and
what
let them write?
I've seen this. I've seen it like not from like
I
any
don't know,
like
it's gonna
credible source, but I have seen it multiple times.
Yeah.
So take it with a grain of salt. But from what I understand, yeah, like his management team came out and said, bro, like homie can't write, bro. Like he's not able to. Like so
So I don't think you'll see the what he's written ever get animated unless he gives consent to the studio to
Forget
write
all
their own
that. Is he
thing.
even gonna get to finish writing it?
No, definitely not. And I think that's what they're waiting for. I think when he passes away, they'll offer his family a lump sum of money for the rights to the show. And then
He should
the
tell
studio-
someone what he plans to do with the show so they can.
maybe he doesn't know what he plans to do.
All right.
Yeah, we covered a lot
We
today.
covered a
Like,
lot
I just
today.
looked at the time. It
Yeah.
is.
Can we get guesses? You were on your phone not too long ago, so
Oh,
you would know.
I didn't look at the time.
I'm gonna say
I wanna say
2:15.
2 hours. I want to say 2 hours.
I'm gonna
I don't know
say
when we started.
2:15.
Do you guys know when we started?
It was
I'll check
basically
text or
12.
something.
Oh.
We didn't really get into Demon Slayer.
That's
3,
turned
but
off
we had
twice,
a
so that's
whole,
40 minutes
yeah,
and
yeah,
40
no, I think
minutes.
it's been 2 hours.
Well, I don't know when it started, but
This is
it-
crazy.
right now it's 1:10.
Yeah, no, this
Oh.
is crazy.
That's not bad.
But we didn't get into. I apologize. We
We
apologize.
got here at 9 p.m.
Yeah, no, it set up
Was
a
it
cons.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
or
I
9:30?
got here at 9:30
Yeah.
All right,
because we waited for you. So.
I'm gonna just wrap it up.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, no. Apologies to anyone that was excited to listen to that one. Stop recording.
Fuck that camera.
I'm gonna.
We're on the main camera right
Yeah,
now.
it's fine.
Now we're on that.
Yeah.
Camera. Now we're on the main camera. Now we're
What's
on
up,
that
everybody?
camera. Now we're back on the
Yeah,
main
we good.
camera.
All right. Yeah. Apologies to anyone that was looking forward to Demon Slayer 3 discussion, but we have a whole episode on that where we touched on that a lot when we talk about Demon Slayer 2. So check that out if you want to. We are hyped for it. Don't get us wrong. But thanks for first episode back after the holidays. Thanks a lot. Hope you like the new setup.
We really hope you like the new fucking setup.
We really hope you like the new
really,
setup.
or like Arshia's gonna get publicly
Yeah, no,
shamed
for sure.
on the
Yeah,
podcast.
for
no,
real.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, no, we
Well,
got some good stuff
Well, we
coming up.
did.
We did.
put a lot of.
Yeah, we did. Shall we end it with a quirky question of the day?
No.
No. Yeah, we got time for that.
have
Um,
been the. We didn't even intro it.
We
like
have been the
normal.
Crunky Funks.
The
Crunkified? What was it?
crunkified funky monkeys.
We have been the Crunkified. No.
You
okay,
love
we
your
used-
funky
We
monkeys.
used Funky Monkey last time.
Oh, we have been
We
the
have been
crunkified.
tropical
Crunkified
Blast, Baja
concubine.
Mountain Dew.
We're just
Anthony
noises.
Andro.
We're just sounds. Goodbye.